Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Real Talk by Goyal. I'm your host, Anil Goyal, and today's episode is going to be super interesting because we have a special guest, Hazel, who just came back from her trip to incredible India. We're going to talk about her experiences, the good, the beautiful, and of course, the challenging moments too. Hazel, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Anil. I'm so happy to be here. And yes, my trip to India was honestly unforgettable.
That's awesome. Let's start from the beginning. Where are you from, Hazel? And what made you plan a trip to India?
So, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I've always been fascinated by Indian culture, the colors, spirituality, and food. And I've heard so many stories about Indian hospitality, so I wanted to experience it myself.
Nice. So, tell me, what was your first impression when you landed in India?
Oh my God! The first thing I noticed was the crowd and the chaos, but also the warmth of people. At the airport, a random family helped me get a cab and even offered water. That moment, I realized India is not just a place, it's an emotion.
Beautifully said, Hazel. India is indeed full of emotions. Now tell me what's your favorite thing about India?
Without a doubt, the people and the food. Everyone I met was so welcoming, so curious, and always smiling. And the food? Oh, Anil, I can't even describe it. I tried chola bhature in Delhi, vada pav in Mumbai, and dosa in Chennai. Every region has its own taste. It's like traveling through flavors.
True that. We Indians love feeding our guests. But tell me honestly, did you face any food challenges? Like, was it too spicy for you?
Oh, yes, the first few days were fire. I remember eating a plate of Golgappa in Delhi, and I literally had tears in my eyes. But later, I started enjoying it. Now, I can handle spice like a pro.
That's the Indian training, Hazel. Okay, let's talk about your adventures. Did you travel by train or bus?
Yes, I traveled by train from Jaipur to Agra. It was such an adventure. People sharing food, chatting, families sitting together. It was crowded but also beautifully chaotic. And when the train stopped, people selling tea. It felt so real and so alive.
That's true. Indian trains have their own vibe. Now tell me, did you visit any religious or spiritual places?
Yes, I visited Varanasi and Golden Temple in Amritsar. Varanasi was magical. Watching the Ganga Aarti gave me chills. And the Golden Temple, I can't forget how peaceful it was. People serving free food in the langar with love, it was so humbling.
That's beautiful. India is indeed a mix of faith, colors, and humanity, but every journey has challenges too. So tell us honestly, what were the difficult parts of your India trip?
Yes, I want to be real about that. India is beautiful, but also overwhelming sometimes. The traffic, the pollution, and seeing so much poverty, it was heartbreaking. And honestly, there were a few moments when people stared or made weird gestures, especially when I was alone. That made me a bit uncomfortable.
Yes, I understand. Unfortunately, those things do happen, especially in crowded cities. But did you ever feel unsafe?
Not really unsafe, just cautious. I learned to dress modestly, travel during the day, and always inform my hotel where I was going. Most people were genuinely kind. They just get too curious sometimes.
That's true. Curiosity is in our DNA. Okay, Hazel, what about beggars? Many foreigners mention this as a shock when they visit India.
Yes, that was hard to see. In some areas, especially near temples, there were so many beggars. At first, I gave money, but then a few more people surrounded me. Later, I started giving food instead. That felt better.
That's a kind approach. India is improving, but yes, poverty is still a real issue. Now let's shift to something lighter. What was your most memorable moment in India?
Oh, that's easy. One night, I was invited by a local family in Jaipur. We sat on the floor, ate homemade dal, rice, and chapati. They didn't have much, but they gave everything with love. That moment touched my heart forever.
That's India for you. Atithi Devo Bhav means guest is God. Hazel, before we wrap up, if someone's watching and planning their first trip to India, what's your one piece of advice?
I'd say come with an open heart and open mind. India is not just a destination, it's an experience. You'll see beauty, chaos, kindness, and contrast all at once, but it will change you forever in a good way.
Perfectly said, Hazel. India can overwhelm you, but it also hugs you in the warmest way possible. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us today. It was wonderful hearing about your real experiences.
Thank you, Anil. I loved being here and talking about a country that truly touched my soul.
And to all our viewers, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Real Talk by Goyal for more real stories, real emotions, and real people. See you in the next episode. Till then, stay curious and keep exploring.